Welcome back. Next weekend, Dublin's longest-running international tattoo convention will be taking place in the RDS, which will be host to 160 artists from around the world, showcasing some of the best eye-popping artwork.
Now, getting a tattoo sometimes can be nerve-wracking, so we thought, why not get a tattoo live on air? And to do that, Love Island star Shannon Riley McGrath has made the brave decision to get inked this morning. And she's joining us with tattoo artist Emma Williams and also tattoo advocate Baz Black. Baz, good morning to you.
Morning,
Baz
everyone.
Black, there we go, get that right. So the convention is back next weekend in the RDS. Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, so 1st, 2nd and 3rd in November in the RDS in the main hall, 160 international and local artists, tattoo artists, piercers, and there's shows, there's live shows, there's circus performances, live bands, loads of art displays, so it's a fun day out. OK, so it's everyone from the tattoo community, the culture that goes with it, and also if people want to get tattooed, you've some of the best artists in the world. Exactly, you're seeing the best artists displayed that you wouldn't normally get to see, and they're all in one collective space. You can get a piercing or a tattoo done on the day, or you can just come to enjoy the show. There's no pressure, you know, you get all walks of life coming to see it, yeah. And it's for all the family as well. Yeah, bring your kids along, and it's all kid-friendly, face painting, all that kind of stuff goes on, yeah. OK, but what if a 7-year-old goes, Ma, I want a tattoo? No, you'll have to draw the line at that, I think. Okay. Yeah.
Baz, just talking about tattoos and how they're fairly common these days and open to a wide variety of people. So back in the day, perhaps it would be a bit more seen as a little bit more exclusive. But have you found in recent years, I mean, Aidan called you a tattoo advocate there, that there's still a stigma attached to people with tattoos or with maybe heavy tattoos, a heavy piercing?
Yeah, unfortunately, there is. It is becoming more and more mainstream. I mean, TV shows even have brought that to light, like Miami Ink, you know, onwards. So it kind of gave a positive outlook to it. But yeah, there is quite a negative stigma attached to it because growing up, it would have been seen as an anti-cultural thing, you know, sailors are associated with prison tattoos and stuff like that. But I think these days people are starting to realise that it is an art form. And that you can express yourself on your body without being as judged. But yeah, being heavily tattooed, there is quite a stigma still attached to it.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? I suppose with certain types of jobs, in yours you wouldn't be as affected because you are modelling what you do. Yeah, it was pretty one good advertisement for what I do. But yeah, there is the stigma attached to it, and you know, as human beings, we judge aesthetically. You know, it's in our nature to do that. More and more, slowly but surely, it is starting to change because the way it's going now, with so many people getting tattoos, that the workforce are going to end up with no workforce because there's so many people with a tattoo. So they're going to have to start changing their views. It's so much more common and hopefully more acceptable now. Yeah, slowly, yeah. All right, let's bring in Shannon. Shannon, the lady
morning
of the
to
moment.
You. You're used to being on TV. You've been on Love Island. You've been in some strange live TV situations. But is this their first time getting a tattoo on the telly?
Oh yeah, of course. I usually do it like privately, obviously. But yeah, no, like I love tattoos. I'd be a fan of them. I haven't got too many. I only have 3. But yeah, no, I just said why not? I love a challenge. So when it came to me, I was like, I'll definitely do it. So yeah. And
what have you decided on today? And how long did it take you to make a decision?
To be honest, I kind of just make decisions about anything like quite quickly. But this tattoo, it's actually in Arabic, but it means love yourself first, and that's something that I feel that everyone should, well, you should love yourself. And actually online recently, I only had a few negative comments. Someone said, Shannon Riley McGrath loves herself. So I was thinking, why shouldn't you love yourself? And I do think it's still a form of bullying and put down. So I just decided to get it and just said, right, I'll get it on me then, but in Arabic.
And that's the thing about tattoos for people, they can have all manner of personal meanings, and also it's about making a statement as well.
Yeah, I mean, they can have direct meaning, or they can be just even an art piece that you like, you know. It's kind of, for me personally, it's like my journal, kind of going through life, you know. Everything that I represent is displayed on my body pretty much. Yeah.
Well, we'll look at some of the pictures on screen there. Now, these are incredible. Just in case you change your mind, Shannon, and you're looking for inspo. These are ones that have been done at the convention?
Yeah, these are some of the artists that will be at the convention, yeah. So some amazing tattoo artists.
Oh, wow, Darth Maul from Star Wars.
That is really incredible, just the different types of ink used, the thought behind that. I mean, that's not just done in one sitting. A lot of times people have to go back for several.
Yeah, there's a lot of time and effort put into it. But as you can see, the detail and the sophistication of the tattoos have just come on leaps and bounds. Like, it's such an art
Morgan Freeman
form,
there in someone's leg. Incredible.
And you could grow your leg hair for the beard as well.
I want to bring in our tattoo artist today, Emma Williams. You are going to be looking after Shannon. How long does the process take place when someone comes in, especially someone who hasn't had a tattoo before? Are you there to guide and advise them?
Yeah, so usually what we'll do first is I'll schedule a consultation with someone to go through all their ideas, the style that they like, the size, placement, etc. They'll usually place a deposit and we'll set a date, and that'll be that. And I'll send the design on about a week previous to their appointment.
I think that's really interesting that you set a date after the initial meeting, so there is time to change their mind. It's not going in on a whim or because they're upset about something. They're coming back a week later, they know what they want.
Yeah, well, it is a permanent thing, so you need to give people time to kind of...
Okay. And with Shannon today now, you have already got a stencil down.
Yep. Yeah, so earlier on I put the stencil on, prepped the skin, then I placed the stencil, made sure it was straight and in the position that Shannon wanted, because that's the most important thing.
Okay.
And in terms of the preparation, even before you get to putting ink on skin, when people come in, would you advise people sometimes based on their ideas that they mightn't be the right thing for them?
Sometimes. It depends, really. Like, a lot of people tend to want to get a partner's name. I would mainly recommend to maybe get a matching tattoo, so it's not a name.
So it's equal when you break up. You both have it. Sorry, if you break up. Sorry.
Just certain things.
Yeah, unfortunately, what happened?
Yeah, it's very common.
Hygiene is key today, as of course it is in all tattoo studios. And so you've been very careful this morning, and this is like a tattoo studio.
Yeah,
everything is in order.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you ready to get going?
I
Should
am,
we go
if
for it?
Shannon is.
Yeah, I'm ready, yeah.
Shannon, you're ready, yeah?
Feeling okay?
A little bit closer to me.
So we won't go in too close with the cameras for those at home.
It's not open heart surgery we're doing here, okay? it's a tattoo. This will be painful, but you know that, Shannon. Yeah.
Well, that's a great way to put her at ease. Not that sore, though, Aidan.
Well, it is a painful process.
And no pain relief, you told me earlier, Aidan. No?
Sorry?
No pain relief, you said earlier on.
I don't think you recommend pain relief, do you?
No.
In advance?
No. No pain, no gain.
I've never seen a tattoo thing put on now, so I'm intrigued. How long would something like this, like one line of script, usually take?
It all depends on the style of font
Okay.
and the size.
And what's the biggest tattoo badge you've ever worked on?
Well, I'm a piercer by trade. I don't actually tattoo. So piercing is my...
Where you work, there's been people coming in for weeks on end?
Yeah, I mean, you get full bodysuits, full back pieces, you know. I mean, personally, the longest tattoo I ever set for was 9 hours.
Wow.
And it was not fun.
Incredible.
Is
Well,
that
this
off your
won't
back,
take
is it?
9
It
hours.
was the chest.
On the chest, my God.
Yeah.
Well, we're going
Okay.
to catch up with you guys later on. In the meantime, best of luck. She hasn't even winced.
You okay,
Totally
Shannon,
cool.
yeah? Yeah?
Fine, yeah.
Okay. All right, well, later on this morning, we'll be crossing back to see how Shannon's tattoo is looking, so don't go anywhere.
And best of luck, guys. Thanks a million. Next up, how to add some faux leather to your life. Fashion is coming up after the break.